Alright, it's been a while. I should have done this sooner, but busy, busy, busy. But I am now dressing it. I'm draining this bucket. I'm going to cut off a little tip to give it some more room for some airflow. Must admit, I haven't had any issues in the last probably 3 weeks with it, but I figured I should probably do that before I plant plants in there again, and that's what I'm doing. Something I've learned when I moved is it's a hell of a lot easier to get these hydrocorn out of the buckets when they're actually wet. So just do that if you need to do that in the future. Alright, so I got everything all taken out. It wasn't actually too bad at all. I am a little, like there wasn't actually as much of an outlet, if you will, or an air inlet like that. The little nozzle there is actually only a few odd millimeters or so coming out. So I'm only going to be able to cut out maybe 3 or 4 of those millimeters or so. And I mean, I guess that's a little bit of an improvement. As I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm thinking, this isn't what I would consider bulletproof. I mean, it works when it works, and I mean, I'm going to go with it and see what happens. Yeah, other than that, I'd have to re-engineer. Like, ideally, I'd like to build my, like, a whole new grow bed area for this thing, but that'll be in the future for another video.
I think I scored maybe something that might work for me. I didn't even know this existed. I didn't even notice the label, Easy Sow. But basically, these seeds are already in like a paper sort of thing, and as you can see here, I got the paper towel. So I figured I was gonna go try that again and see if it would work. But this is coming out of the bag, ready to go. So I'm gonna plant this in there, and we'll see what happens. Alright, after planting those carrots there, I got pretty excited. I went to my pile of receipts to figure out where I got these things, and it turns out the place that I got them was literally like 2 blocks away. So I raced down and I picked up some onions and basil and lettuce. There's radishes there as well, but I don't really eat radishes, so I figured I'll leave that. I don't really eat basil either, but I figured at least basil would have a better chance at trying to figure something to do with it. But yeah, this is the same concept theory. It's got some sort of easy grow, pre-spaced, reduced thinning type paper holder thing. And the whole idea that I wanted, or what I like about it is, and it's the same concept of this, is when the water raises and whatever else, when it's just a seed, I don't want it to continuously fall and eventually gets pulled so far into my system that it can no longer grow. So what I'm hoping that this will do is this will just basically help keep it up until it's big enough to grow and not be a concern. Otherwise, I gotta take these seeds more or less, and I want to try the mint. The mint did grow in the last system, or did get started. So I want to try another go at the mint, and basically, I'm hoping for the best. It is what it is, and I'll probably use the paper towel with the mint, but I don't know. I mean, if you know how to do this better, get a hold of me. Alright, so I got all those things in there. I got some maintenance done that's been long overdue, so it's been great to be able to get that done. I basically have, a couple of rows of carrots. I got some green onions. I think I got some green onions, and I just basically planted shit wherever, and we're gonna see what happens. This time I kind of went on the overseeding aspect of it, of like, let's put it in there. I know, like, professional gardeners or whatever, they'll have like 80, 90, 99%, seed growth rate once everything's all optimal. I'm not even getting half of that, so I'm just going to overseed and compensate for that. Other than that, obviously when you poke around the tank, it's going to get a little cloudy, so that's all normal and expected. Ironically enough, a lot of people, really trip out about the whole idea of having a cloudy tank, and they're like, oh, is that going to be good for the fish? Well, truth be told, it has more to do with the chemistry than how dirty the water is. Fish are used to living in murky water. Now, there are certainly better fish that do better in murky water versus others, but from what I can tell, I have nothing to be concerned with when I do poke around at the tank. So the next major thing I want to be able to do to my system is get this all enclosed again, get the fans going. I do need to get airflow going in through here. I even want to get airflow going through the top of the tank. And this morning when I woke up, I kind of had a really interesting idea of I have water that is draining, which could potentially be turned into a source of energy, if you will. Now, I haven't done the math, I'm still looking into this, but I reckon, you know, if I can change this up, because this is just water, gravity-fed falling. If I can make that so it turns like a wheel or something to generate a little bit of electricity, just enough to power the fans, then that's basically free fan energy. This is just another little update for you. Thanks for watching it. Again, please like and subscribe. It helps me out quite a bit.